Sun Salutation, Surya, namaskar. Hopefully you've been following the other videos to give you some degree of flexibility, but if not, don't worry, this will loosen you up. As before, go slowly, don't overextend, listen to your body. Go only as far or as deep into a position as your body allows so that you don't overstrain or overstretch. The idea is just to loosen your body up, not to injure it. So, come onto the center of your mat with a block or not as you wish, but you adopt some sort of cross-legged position that gives you stability on the mat, but allows you to have a straight spine. Imagine a cord from the crown of your head drawing you up, and your upper body is going to be more or less in Tadasana. Nice and straight, straight spine, chest up, shoulders back and down, hands resting lightly on your knees. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here just to focus our attention on today's practice. As promised, we'll commence with the Ganesha mantra, invocation to Lord Ganesh for a successful practice. Your hands into an Anjali mudra. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Niraviganam Kuru Me Deva Savakareshu Saravada Hari Om. Bring your hands back down to your knees. A few more breaths. We need to be centered, stable, and in the moment. Make a promise to yourself that for the next 45 minutes, you'll focus solely on your practice. You'll forget about tomorrow and yesterday, and focus on here and now. Deep breaths, spine straight, head up, shoulders back. Breathe deeply and evenly. Focus all your attention on here and now. When you're ready, come stand at the top of your mat. Tadasana, Samastiti. Stand tall. Balance your weight equally on both feet, the weight towards the heels. Push your calves forward, engage your thighs, lift your knees, tuck your sacrum under, chest up, upper body up, shoulders up and back and dropped, head up. Pranamasana, prayer pose. Urdhva Hasta, reach your arms up. As far as possible, keep the rest of your body still. Raise your arms up, turn your palms towards the rear and stretch through your pinky finger, high as you can. Uttanasana, anterior pelvic tilt, fold forward halfway and hold. Arms should be by your ears. Hold the position, feel the stretch in your calves. Now fold your body forwards as far as you can go. Once your back is extended, drop your hands and fold your arms. Grab your opposite elbow and let gravity weigh you down. Relax into this position, explore. Move your legs slightly, feel the stretch. The stretch should come in the belly of the muscle, in the center of the calves and the center of the hand. When you're ready, drop your hands again and walk your fingers forward to accentuate that stretch in the ham. At all times, no weight on the hands. You should be able to lift your fingers away from the ground, but you stretch forward as far as you can, and again explore the position, experiment, and then slowly walk your fingers back again, grab your elbows, and again allow gravity to take over. When you're in this position, make micro movements, hyperextend the knee, play with bending the knee, but at all times upper body relaxed, allowing gravity to pull you in. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Step right leg back, drop your right knee, put your foot flat to the floor. Weight equally between your shin and your left foot, and drop your hips forward to feel that psoas stretch. If you have the balance and you're comfortable, raise up into equestrian position. This will allow you to open your chest and bring your sternum up and forward while still having pressure with your right shin into the mat and your left foot firmly into the mat. Again, if you have balance, you can raise your arms up, chest up, sternum up, and bend backwards. Be sure to extend upwards to create space in the lumbar. Chaturanga Dandasana, four-limbed staff pose. Bring your left leg back and come into high plank position. Try to keep your back as straight as possible, tuck your sacrum under and hold in the plank. Anytime this position is too difficult, feel free to drop on your knees, and this goes for Chaturanga too. Come up onto your tippy toes to transfer the most of the weight onto your arms. Then fold forward, keeping the lower arm steady. Bring the upper arm parallel to the floor and hold in Dandasana. Now put the flat of your feet on the floor. Lean forward, chest forward and up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. 2 points of contact are your hands and the flats of your feet. Ensure your sternum is up to avoid a compression of the lumbar. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Push your hands firmly into the mat to extend the side body away and upwards. Anterior pelvic tilt to accentuate the strain on the rear hams. Walk the dog to concentrate on each leg separately and in turn, and at all times brush your heels down towards the mat to accentuate the stretch in the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles. At all times in this asana, you are extending the side body to push your hips up, anterior pelvic tilt, and brushing your calves towards the floor. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Bring your right foot between your hands, drop your left knee and drop your left foot. Lunge your pelvis forward towards the ground. If you have the balance, come upright into equestrian pose, your hands on your right knee. Open your chest. If you have the balance again, you can raise your hands up and arch backwards, ensuring to keep your chest upwards so that you avoid strain on the lower lumbar. Uttanasana, forward fold. Drop your hands down to either side of your knee, raise your foot, put the weight up, step forward, bring your heels together, straighten your back, find your balance again. When you're ready, fold forward, grab your elbows, and again allow gravity to pull you down. Make small adjustments to ensure that your balance is correct, and you can play with the position, micro-bending and hyperextending the knees alternately. to accentuate the stretch in one leg or another. Bring your arms up again, level with your ears, pointing forwards, and lean forwards, accentuating the stretch in the hamstring, trying to find your balance. And then slowly bring your arms down again, dropping forwards, bringing yourself into the gravity position and gripping your elbows. Again, we're going to spend a bit of time exploring the position. Now we're going to bend our knees and drop into a deep squat, Malasana. You need to bring your arms forward as a counterbalance, and you go down as far as you can go. Don't worry if your heels come off the floor. The idea is to get your body weight low. Now straighten up again, grab your knees or the shins and pull your head in towards your legs, and feel an extra stretch in that upper thigh. Then we're going to go again into Malasana, dropping down, arms forward to counterbalance yourself. Try to get your armpits on above your knees, and then straighten once more. Grab the ankles, extend the elbows out to help pull you down towards your shins. This is an active stretch. Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms up by your ears, bend your knees, raise your upper body. Adjust your t-shirt, it's important to look good. You're trying for a 90-degree bend with your knees above your ankles. Where you get in this position is not important. The important thing is the upper thighs are getting strong flexion. Keep your balance as far as you can, keep your arms up high. Keep your weight distributed equally on your feet. Urdhva Hasta. Pranamāsana. Tadasana. Weight is equal on both feet, more towards the heels. Calves are pushed forward, knees engage. Thighs engage, top of your femur forward in the hip joint. Front pelvis to the navel with a posterior pelvic tilt, which will naturally engage your abs. Lift your upper body, shoulders back and down, head up and back into Pranamāsana, prayer position, and Urdhva Hasta, arms up. Raise your whole upper body, palms towards the rear, stretch through the pinky finger. Anterior pelvic tilt, lean forward, bend halfway. Extend the side body forwards, reach the hands you're trying to touch forwards as far as you can go. Stretch that upper body and feel the tense stretch in the hamstring. Now fold the rest of the day forward, drop the hands. Again, experiment with the position, move your legs, feel the stretch in the back of the leg, then grab your elbows and allow gravity to pull you down. The time to explore the position, hyperextending and micro-bending the knees alternately to accentuate the stretch in particular muscles. All the time relaxing the upper body, allowing gravity to pull you down. Now, we're going to drop our hands down again and lightly brush the floor in front of us with our fingertips, and then slowly walk them forward. Reach forward as far as you can. Then we're going to slowly walk our fingers towards the right. The lower body should stay as far as possible completely still, and the upper body twists. You'll feel a nice stretch in the side body on your left side. At no point overextend. It's very easy to pull a muscle here, but if you can, after resting, go just that little bit further, deeper into the stretch. Then when you're ready, slowly walk your fingers back towards the center. Take a moment to stretch forward again, and then with a straight back, we're going to drop down and walk our fingers to the left to do the other side. At all times we should be fully balanced, weight distributed equally as far as possible on both feet and under full control. Do not overextend. Now slowly walk the fingers back towards the center of your mat and again reach them forward. Walk the fingers forward again and then slowly drop forward, grab the elbows and again allow gravity to take over and explore the position. Take a few moments, enjoy the deep stretch. Now we're going to bend our knees and we're going to come back into the deep squat Malasana. Again, leaning forward with our arms to counterbalance, trying to get your armpits above your knees. Straighten again, try to straighten the legs as much as possible. Pull yourself in. And then again down into Malasana, a nice deep squat. Hold and then raise up. Again, straighten the legs as much as possible. Grab the ankles and widen your elbows to pull yourself deeper into the stretch. Then again, walk your fingers forward. Then straighten the spine as much as possible, coming up. And then left leg back into Anjaneyasana, forward lunge. Dropping your pelvis forward. If you have the balance, coming back up onto equestrian with your hands on your knees, opening the chest. Take a few breaths here. If you feel comfortable, you can raise your hands up and arch yourself back into a full lunge. You must always bring your sternum up to extend the lumbar before reaching back, and only ever go as far as is comfortable. Any pain, stop immediately. Whichever position you adopt, ensure that your left shin is pushing strongly into the mat to achieve that psoas stretch. Now drop your hands, bring your right leg back and into high plank. Try to keep your back straight, tuck your sacrum in and ensure your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Now come up on your tippy toes and roll forwards into Chaturanga Dandasana and hold. Before, if necessary, drop on your knees, but try to build towards avoiding this. Now put the top of your feet flat against the mat. Lean forward into Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, upward facing dog. There are 4 points of contact, the tops of your feet and your hands. Nothing else is touching the mat. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Extend the side body, brush the calves down towards the mat and adopt the anterior pelvic tilt. As before, explore the position. Ensure that your side body is extended and pushed away at all times, but play with the position of your legs and the position of your heels to identify which muscles are tighter and spend some time lengthening those muscles. All times your body is fully active and engaged, but your breath must be slow and even and controlled. Now, left leg forward in between your hands, Anjaneyasana. Again, lunge your pelvis forward. If you have the balance, bring your hands onto your left knee and open up the chest. Feel the extension, feel the stretch in the psoas, but open up the chest at the same time and sternum upwards and forwards. If you have the balance, by all means go ahead, extend your arms up and back. Bring your arms down, either side of your left foot, onto your toes of your right foot. Bring the weight more to your left foot and step your right foot forward, back into Uttanasana. Grab the elbows and again allow gravity to take over and relax into the position. Come up on your fingertips to straighten the back as far as possible, just to relieve that lumbar, and then again fold forward when you're ready and allow gravity to pull you down. Drop down again into Malasana, arms forward to counterbalance. Your butt is not resting on your calves, but you are holding your weight with your thighs. Come up again, same position, straighten the back, drop down, straighten the legs as far as possible, and again allowing gravity to pull you down. Once more, a deep squat, Malasana, down as far as you can go, arms forward as counterbalance. Don't worry if your heels come off, this is a thigh exercise. And up again into Uttanasana. We're going to raise our arms up by our ears and bend our knees again into Utkatasana. Again, trying to get the 90-degree bend and get our knees above our heels. But so long as you're feeling that force on your upper thighs, it's good. Try to keep the back straight and the arms in line with the back. And hold. Hold the position and Urdhva. Again, palms towards the rear, stretching up through the pinky finger, stretching as high as you can, raising yourself up and back into Pranamasana, prayer pose. A few moments here and then back into Tadasana. Take a moment to shake off your legs, but then immediately into Tadasana. Weight equal on both sides of your body, calves pushed forward, thighs engaged, front pelvis towards your navel, abs engaged, upper body lifted up, sternum up, shoulders back and down, fingers pointed towards the floor, head straight, and breathe. Hold the position. Congratulations, that is your first Sun Salutation. Spend a few moments here, regain your breath, your centeredness, and then Pranamasana. Urdhva and a backwards bend. Keeping the chest up to alleviate strain on the lumbar. Urdhva and Uttanasana, forward fold. Straighten the spine up onto the fingertips. Then we're going to step the right leg back into low lunge. Push the right shin strongly into the mat, hips forward, chest open and sternum up. Then we're going to come up onto our right toes and adopt a standing lunge. The right leg should be as straight as possible The left knee at 90 degrees and the arms upwards. The upper body is as in Tadasana, raised up, fingers reaching for the sky. Now drop the hands down again, left leg back and into high plank. Back as straight as possible, tuck the sacrum under. Up into Chaturanga Dandasana and hold. Back into high plank. Hold the position, Chaturanga Dandasana. Once more up into high plank. Again down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Then we're going to drop our feet. We're going to push forwards and up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Now, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, same thing, push the side body away, anterior pelvic tilt, and brushing the calves down, heels towards the floor as far as possible. Now we're going to bring our right leg forward, in between our hands, and drop again into Anjaneyasana, the forward lunge. Left shin and right foot firmly into the mat, pelvis leaning forward, chest open, sternum up. Now we're going to drop our hands again, raise the weight onto the right leg, step forward into Uttanasana, forward fold. Now, bend the knees, arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Slowly straighten up into Urdhva Hasta. Stretch the arms up towards the sky. Stretching through the pinky finger and down into Pranamasana and into Tadasana. Again, ensure that your weight is equal on both sides of your body. The weight is acting through your heels, calves are pushed forward, thighs engaged, pelvis, front pelvis towards the navel, abs engaged, upper body up, chest up, shoulders back, and into Pranamasana. From here into Urdhva Hasta, and again a back bend, keeping the sternum up, straighten up, and roll forward into Uttanasana. Straighten the back, fingertips to the floor, and get ready, left leg back into low lunge. Left shin pushing into the floor, chest open, sternum up. Feel the psoas stretch and the opening of the chest. Now we're going to lift ourselves up onto our left toes and perform a standing lunge. Same action, hips forward, left leg straight, right leg firmly planted into the floor, upper body stretching through the pinky fingers and reaching for the sky. Now we're going to drop our hands down to either side, right leg back and into downward facing dog. Again, explore the position, stretching the calf muscles and the hamstrings and extending the side body. we're going to bring our left leg forward between our hands again and into Anjaneyasana. Same thing, right shin pushed firmly into the mat, left foot pressed firmly into the mat, chest open, sternum up, feeling the stretch in the psoas and the chest opening. Dropping our pelvis forward and down is bringing that psoas stretch, and having our arms away from the floor is working our leg muscles. Now drop the hands again, bring the right leg forward back into Uttanasana, the forward fold. As before, we're going to explore the position, shifting the weight from leg to leg, micro-bending the knees, hyperextending the knees, but at all times the upper body is relaxed and allowing gravity to pull us into the position. Now bend the knees, raise the arms up by the ears and into Utkatasana, chair pose. We're going to hold this just for a little while. And hold. Stay there. Now extend the legs up into Urdhva Hastasana. Stretch through the little finger up to the sky as hard as you can. Full body engagement. Pranamasana. And Tadasana. Scan your entire body to ensure that every muscle is where it should be. Everything is active and engaged. And breathe. Deep, slow, calm breaths to bring you back into the moment. And we're done. We're going to come back onto the mat for a spine twist now. Come to the center of your mat and sit up Dandasana. Bring your right knee towards your body and then drop your right foot the other side of your left knee. Now your left foot will curl underneath you and under your butt. Spine straight. Then you'll take your left elbow across your right knee and gently twist. Your right arm will support you. As you breathe in, you lengthen your spine, and as you breathe out, you twist. If you wish, you can use a strap to help you in this position. You take the full length and halve it, you wrap it around your right knee and you pass the two ends of the strap to the left side of your body, round the back, and then grab it again with your left hand. This will help to straighten your spine and will pull in the right knee, stretching the iliotibial. Each time you breathe in, you lengthen the spine upwards, and as you breathe out, you turn further into the twist. Feel free to use a block to support your rear hand in extending the spine upwards. When you're ready, slowly come out of the position, move your body straight, remove the strap if you used it, straighten your left leg out in front, then move your right leg back into Dandasana. Then we'll use the other side. We're going to bring our left leg up and outside of our right leg tucks up underneath us, and we take our right elbow to the outside of our left knee and we twist. Same thing as before. When you breathe in, you straighten the spine upwards, and as you breathe out, you turn further into the twist. As before, you're welcome to use the strap. Pass it around your left knee, bring it around the right side of your body, round the back, and then grab it with your right hand and pull it towards you. This will stretch the iliotibial and help to keep your spine upright as before. As before, feel free to use a block to help you straighten and lengthen the spine. And as you breathe in, extend your spine. As you breathe out, turn further into the twist. Come out of the twist, remove your props, put them to one side out the way, and then come into Dandasana. Now, lie down on the mat in Savasana. Adopt a comfortable position. If you need cushions under your knees or under your neck or under your back or anyone else, feel free. And if you would like a blanket, please grab that now and cover yourself up. But the idea is the whole back side of your body is in contact with the mat. You're completely relaxed, arms out to the side, palms upwards, toes splayed out. As much of the back of your body in contact with the mat as possible. And breathe deeply. Close your eyes. Fully relax your body. Make any adjustments to ensure that you are warm and comfortable. Use your cushions and blankets as necessary. And make any last-minute adjustments to your body so that you can rest comfortably for the next 10 minutes. Close your eyes. Let your breath come naturally, but slowly and deeply. Now visualize the room you're in. Imagine the color of the walls. Visualize the furniture and where the windows are and where you are in relation to the room. Now bring your awareness into a small bubble that includes you, your mat, and the floor. Bring your focus, your attention to this small area just around you. Everything outside this bubble is dark and quiet. For you now, it no longer exists. Breathe deeply and slowly. As you breathe in, silently repeat the mantra, so. And as you breathe out, silently repeat the mantra, hum. So, hum. Breathe in, so. Breathe out, hum. Breathe naturally, deeply, quietly, fully, slowly, and without pause. Repeating, so, hum. Now, bring your attention, all of your focus, onto your right thumb. Don't move it. Just bring your awareness there. In your mind, you are repeating so hum as you breathe, but your attention, your focus is on visualizing your right thumb. Imagine your thumb is bathed in a soft yellow glow. Now imagine this glow spreading to cover your entire right hand. As you breathe in, so imagine the oxygen passing down into your hand and creating this yellow glow. And as you breathe out, harm. Carbon dioxide is being taken from your hand and expelled. Now move your attention to your lower arm, from your wrist to your elbow of your right arm. Bring the attention there as you breathe, so harm. Bring your focus to your upper arm, from the elbow to the shoulder. Now visualize your whole right arm, from the tips of your fingers up to your shoulder. And visualize your right arm in a soft blue glow. Your right arm is fully relaxed. Now move your attention to your left thumb and imagine it is glowing softly red. This soft red glow expands now to cover your entire left hand. Now move your focus to your lower left arm, from the wrist to the elbow. Visualize your lower left arm. Breathing in, so. Breathing out, harm. Visualize your upper arm from the elbow to the shoulder. Now visualize your entire left arm, from the tips of your finger to the shoulder, and your arm is the color of gold. Your left arm is completely relaxed. Now move your attention to your right foot. Your foot is completely relaxed. Now visualize a soft yellow glow enveloping your right foot. Now visualize that yellow glow moving slowly up your leg, into your calves, into your shin, into your knee, into your thigh, into your hamstring, and your buttocks. Your whole leg is fully relaxed. Now bring your attention to your left foot, and there is a soft blue glow that covers your left foot. Visualize this soft glow moving upwards to your shin, to your calves, to your knee, to your front thigh, to your hamstring, and to your buttocks. Your left leg is fully relaxed. Now visualize the air pushing down on the top of your body. Gravity is working on the top of your body to keep you in place on the mat. And at the same time, visualize your mat pushing up with equal force, keeping you exactly where you are, here and now. Come back to your breath, so calm, without pause, deeply, softly, gently. As you take your next few breaths, silently repeat so harm, and as you breathe in, say to yourself, I am breathing in 11. And as you breathe out, say to yourself, I am breathing out 11. I am breathing in 10. I am breathing out 10. Repeat this until you count from 11 down to 0. All the while, remind yourself, so harm. Be aware of your breathing, so calm. Be aware of gravity pushing you into the mat, and the mat responding with equal force, pushing up to keep you in place. Now visualize the bubble of your mat, you and the floor, and expand that bubble to be aware again of the room you are in. Visualize the furniture, visualize where the windows are. Imagine your position within the room and slowly start to bring yourself back into the real world. As your awareness comes back to the here and now, you can move, wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers, start to feel your body, raise your hands above your head and give a whole body stretch. Extend your feet out and your arms up. And then when you're ready, turn onto your right side, bring your knees up, use your right arm as a pillow and just hold for a couple of breaths. to bring us back to the here and now. Then when you're ready, sit up, keep your eyes closed, bring yourself to the center of the mat in a comfortable cross-legged position. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya Hari Om. Keep your eyes closed, cross your legs, any position that's comfortable and that allows you to keep a straight spine. Again, raise yourself up, sit tall. Now, slowly open your eyes, bring your awareness fully back to here and now, and we're done. Try to keep this feeling of calm and peacefulness and mindfulness with you as you go about your day. If you feel yourself stressed, if you feel your mind wandering, try to bring your mind back to the calm and peace and focus that we had during this practice. And until the next time, carry on.